making the Mustang Micro Plus even more functional. Hey everybody, Jason Allen here. Welcome back to the channel. So a little while ago I did a review on this little guy here, the Mustang Micro Plus, and talked about whether it was worth it to upgrade from the original, the Mustang Micro, to the Plus. And now there might be another compelling reason to upgrade. You can now get a pedal to control the functionality of the Mustang Micro Plus, and it is from the folks at Xsonic, and they manufacture the Airstep, and you've probably seen these on Amazon. They make all kinds of them now. They make one that can control your Katana amp. They make one for the Spark, Spark amp, and Tone X1. They make one so you can control your Tone X1 since it only has the single button. We were talking about the Valton GP5, and that being, you know, not very functional because it only has one button, and we're gonna do some videos about those two pedals here coming up soon also. So now the folks at Xsonic have released this Airstep. This is a special edition, and it is called the MP for Mustang Plus. And it looks something like this. So it's a Bluetooth MIDI pedal basically, but this one is somehow specially programmed to work with the Mustang Micro Plus. So it's got a regular 9-volt power supply, so you can plug it into your pedal board, on-off switch, and then a function button. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but we'll figure that out. And supposedly you just plug this in, turn it on, the Bluetooth is activated, and then you pair it to your phone that is running the Mustang software for the Micro, and it's already set up to control the Mustang. So let's check this thing out. Okay, so we've got the Airstep all set up down here on the floor, so I'm going to plug it in to a 9-volt supply, and the little red LED comes on there, and this is a little antenna for the Bluetooth, which is interesting. And then there's a power toggle switch for power right back in the back here, and you turn that on. Okay, so I've got the Airstep here, down here on the floor. I've turned it on, and I don't know if you can see here, this I in Airstep is actually an LED, and it's flashing blue. And there's a little power LED there. I just plugged it in with a regular 9-volt guitar pedal power supply. So then the instructions tell you to update the firmware with this app, this Airstep updater. But I couldn't find, product is brand new, so they might not have it in here yet, because if you go to select model, I don't see it in here. So, and device, if you select device, see, you need to select the model. So I don't think it really needs to be updated. So I'm not sure if that's just something that's going to come out later, because like I said, it's brand new, so chances are they don't have a firmware update yet. So that would be how you update the firmware, you know, when the time comes. So then basically what you do is you take your Mustang Micro and you plug it into your guitar, and let's see what else does it say here. We'll read this. Okay, so the Airstep MP Edition will automatically search for and connect to a nearby Micro Plus via Bluetooth. So you make sure that your Micro Plus, there's a little slider here that you slide over and hold until that light turns blue, and that activates your Bluetooth on the Mustang Micro. So now, I don't know if you noticed it, the lights have turned solid, so it's found the Mustang Micro. It did it automatically. So then on your phone or your tablet, you go to the Mustang Micro or Mustang Tone, Fender Tone, and you allow it. And okay, so then now there's the Micro Plus, and you hit connect. Okay, so we're at 52 Deluxe. And that's got a reverb. Let's find something with some actual pedals. Driven Deluxe. Let's see what that is. There we go. So it's got a drive pedal, tremolo, delay, and room reverb. Okay, so we got the Fender Tone app running on our smartphone, and we're Bluetoothed into the Fender Mustang Micro Plus headphone amp. I've got a mini cable running into my audio interface so that we can hear it. And using my Heritage H150 guitar. And so, like I said, I turned on the Airstep and turned on the Mustang Micro Plus, slid the lever over to hold it to activate the Bluetooth. As soon as the Bluetooth on the Mustang Micro Plus was activated, the pedal jumped into gear here, and you can see this light here is I think it's might be the tape delay. That's I think the tap tempo. So let me look at the instructions one more time. Okay, so we have A through E, and if you short press, this toggles the stomp, it says, which is the so if I press that, see the drive, what is that? Mythic drive pedal turned on and off. And then next is switch B, which toggles your modulation effects. See that light up, turn off and on. Switch C is your tap tempo. That's why that light is freaking out. See, now I tap tempo, and now the light is flashing at the tempo that I set. So any of your time effects will pick up that tap tempo. So then the D and the E preset, it rotates through the presets, either ascending or descending through the presets. And then if you long press, switch A toggles the stomp again, switch B toggles the modulation, but if you long press switch C, it'll turned off the tremolo. So it's the delay, the delay. And then a long press of switch D toggles the reverb. See, that went off. And the lights correspond. If the blue light is lit, that means that particular function is on. And then if you hold E, it toggles the tuner. So there it is. It went over to the tuner. Not exactly sure how. Oh, the tuner's on the display on the Mustang Micro Plus. And then you just press it again, and it turns off the tuner. So let's see. Let's turn these back on. Long press. And then So then you can turn off your drive, turn on your tremolo. So, apparently it has a built-in battery. Okay, it says the charging indicator. That's what that red LED that we saw on the back. It's red while it's charging and it turns green when it's fully charged. So the pedal itself does have an internal rechargeable battery. And it says it can work up to 300 hours. And like I said, to update the firmware, use that software updater. Like I said, I couldn't find any updates for it because it's totally brand new. So I'm assuming there aren't any updates for it. And it worked right out of the box. So yeah, pretty cool. So I mean, if you're practicing with the headphone amp, the Mustang Micro Plus, and you want to practice like you would a performance with your pedals, say you have a regular pedal board that you use during your performances and you want to practice as you would during a performance, it's a perfect device for that. It's a Bluetooth pedal board basically, so works really well. And then you can cycle through your presets. See? So yeah, there you go. Quick review on the Xsonic Airstep MP, which is basically a pedal controller for your Fender Mustang Micro Plus headphone amp. I'm Jace Allen for Jace Allen Guitar. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.